Okay, we're in the 2014 Chevy Volt. I have a 2011, was the first vehicle sold in Michigan as a retail sale. That car I have 75,000 miles on, and I'm averaging 71.7 miles per gallon. So a great little car. Like to see in the 2014 what's different. It looks very similar. I notice already when I get into it, it has the remote that you can just hit a button on the door and it senses the remote in your pocket. You don't actually have to get it out. So I see that's different already. So let's go ahead and head down the road here. And these have different modes, just like mine. This has an additional mode. You have Sport, Normal, Sport, Mountain, and it has a hold mode, which I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I can see that's different already about it. Got it clicked into the Sport mode, which makes it a little bit more responsive. And very nice acceleration, as all of them are. Good driving vehicle. Energy information is basically the same. Lifetime mileage on this vehicle is 234 miles per gallon. So that's something else. Gonna make a right turn here on Linden Road. Come to a stop with this car. Silence. Total silence. It's really an interesting thing to get used to, because you're next to other cars and it's almost like the car has shut off, yet it's still running. Whoops. There we go. And we'll just, when it's quiet like that, it does give you that impression. Come up here to another red light. You'll actually see, you can hear the road noise as with any cars and tires. We'll slow down here. And boom. Silence. Total silence. You hear all the other cars around you. That never gets old. That's really kind of neat. They've changed the interior somewhat. The door posts, I like this little area. Change that. This is a darker console. It's very nice. Again, all very similar, and we've had very good luck with our car. It'd be something that I would buy another one. So, although there have been some bugs, we've had to take it back for a couple of bugs here and there. It's to be expected with the first 2011 model. The car does an effortless, 50 miles an hour. The car will do an effortless 70 miles an hour on the highway. Yet you'll find as you own one of these, you'll want to, highway detracts from your battery range faster than the city. Now, I don't know how to turn it on. In one of these, there's a mode here on this vehicle that does allow you to start the engine on highway to conserve your battery and then use your battery in the city. So that's something I'll have to take a look at. Corner here. Yeah, very good ride. Very solid car, hasn't changed. You can drive mine with 75,000 miles and drive this one and you'll feel the car is still very tight. They've done a very good job of that engineering. Let's see what else. Yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Still the standard heated seats. Regenerative braking, of course. There's that silence. Turn the fan off, it's even quieter in here. But that's the beauty of this. But if you do step on it like this car gets going and you're right at the speed limit already. You're over. I'm 3 over. So it's a very quick car. And that's important because the conception of these little cars is they are slow, and what have you. If I remember correctly, this is 9.0 seconds to 60. It's a very quick electric car. Some of the competing import cars are much, much slower. And that's something to be said. This is a good American-made car. It's a good union-built car. It's what we need today. And on top of everything, when you do run out of juice, it seamlessly switches to the engine. So, in that respect, it's it's a very nice switch. It's a blended effect. You really don't even know that that the engine is turned on at highway speeds. Come back up here to Corunna Road. Big building 4 sign. Boy, they did a really nice job on that building. Very nice looking. So hats off to the people at Patsy Lou for coming up with a new inventive way to allow people to experience the General Motors product, and being able to say you've got one of everything dedicated to a drive is fantastic. So that pretty much completes it. I'll be signing off shortly. Hope this was informative.